Hello friends, this is our Black Friday deal running through the weekend. 20% off individual courses utilizing the code listed here, as well as an additional 10% off the already 20% off bundle of both courses together. A lot of people are still waiting to get into the chat room and live stream community, and those that finish the courses get automatically added to an express list. But once you are on that list, you still need to go to the website membership page and sign up in one of the two spots that open up each day. Now, last week we had a day where both spots did not get filled. So you need to go to that website and stay persistent, stay patient as we are doing this to ensure that we do not flood our chat room with new people, new questions. We're trying to keep it as productive and as efficient as possible. So keeping it to 2 people a day does that. We appreciate all the support. Let's get to the charts. Hey everyone, checking in on the market. So we started out with the bulls in control, getting that follow through on the hourly time frame with a higher low and a higher high, but very little follow through. We only broke resistance by 15 cents in the end, pretty much a double top, and we closed with a fall off a cliff at the end of the day in the last hour. This is potentially a bear flag at this point. It was as weak of a bounce with as little follow through as you can pretty much possibly see. So if we do start the half day on Friday with further weakness, the only support nearby is 263.15 and then right back to 259.85. At this point, we could very easily test this October low right to start December off the bat. So at this point, it's up to the bulls to continue to try and prove something to us. They started out this morning all right, but we're in this scenario right now where we don't have the financial sector and the tech sector both going up at the same time. I talked about this live during trading today where on the way up, we would have these days when we would have one of the sectors consolidate, either the tech sector or the financial sector, and that kept the market strong in the uptrend because we didn't have both pulling back at the same time. It was almost like one was allowing the other to have a breather. And in this instance, the exact same thing is happening, but it's on the way down. And so it's keeping the bulls from getting any follow through because anytime the tech sector is ready to go, the financial sector consolidates and vice versa. So that's keeping things with the trend. So anytime both are going in the same direction, that's when we have significant days in either way. But recently, it's been the opposing action that has really stifled the bulls' attempts to bounce. So IWM on the daily time frame got a little bit more follow through, but still a big upper wick and still a lower high and still looking for the potential of a bear flag, especially as long as these exponential moving averages, the 4 and the 8 period, are resistance. The weekly time frame just still holding that support. Bulls really don't want to lose that level. QQQ on the daily, also a weak bounce, higher highs, but no follow through at this point. And we are still watching the hourly higher low pattern. So bulls, it's like they're going to have a chance on Friday morning. But if we lose hourly supports and we start to break back down, we're going to be right back at that low again. Weekly time frame already dropped to the lower low on QQQ. So for this weekly trend to change back to the bulls, it's not going to happen anytime soon. It's going to be a multiple week process. And that's pretty much delaying, in my opinion, when we're going to see the market fear subside a little bit. We have to see a weekly uptrend for the tech sector for the market fear to subside, and that's a ways away from happening. XLF still holding on. This is the light, the shining light for the bulls, the only thing they're holding on to right now. Inside bar, pretty much the same range the last 2 days, but holding that support. We're holding of last week, the low of last week, and if that level breaks, that's when things could get ugly if the tech sector continues weakness. If that level holds, the market is not going to get too ugly, in my opinion. So keep an eye on the financial sector. Weekly time frame, still very easily holding a higher low. We'll see if it can change the trend. It would certainly do so sooner than the tech sector with where we currently stand. VIX pulled back a bit today, still looking for a higher low compared to 1810, still in that uptrend as long as 1810 holds. And the weekly time frame, exponential, or I should say the upper Bollinger Band resistance, rejecting the price, but never really liked the weekly time frame much for VIX other than the Bollinger Bands. I'll definitely go back to that one in the future. Tight Bollinger Bands means something's about to go down. But other than that, I just stick to the VIX daily. So I appreciate you watching, and we'll see what Friday morning brings with the bears in control as we ended heading into the holiday. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hope you have great family, happy time, good stuff everywhere.